Greetings, Timeless Sagas fans. Today, we embark on a journey through the intriguing and colorful history of an island that has seen the rise and fall of civilizations, conquerors, and empires. Nestled at the crossroads of three continents, Cyprus has a story as rich and diverse as the cultures that have shaped it over the millennia. So, buckle up, as we explore the captivating tale of Cyprus, the island that has seen it all. We begin our saga in the Neolithic era, around 8200 BC, when Cyprus was first settled by intrepid explorers who braved the Mediterranean Sea to establish the oldest known human settlements on the island. These early inhabitants, known as the Aceramic Neolithic people, laid the foundations of the rich tapestry of Cypriot culture that would unfold over the coming millennia. As we fast forward to 3900 BC, we enter the Ceramic Neolithic period, marked by the arrival of new settlers from modern-day Turkey and Syria. These newcomers brought with them the art of pottery, as well as an array of fascinating rituals and customs. It was during this time that the first stone-built settlements began to appear, and the island's distinctive architectural style started to take shape. Moving on to the Bronze Age, Cyprus found itself at the heart of the ancient world's trade networks. Copper, a metal that would become synonymous with the island's name and identity, began to be mined and smelted in the 3rd millennium BC. This valuable resource attracted the attention of the great civilizations of the time, including the Egyptians, Hittites, and Mycenaeans, who established trade and diplomatic relations with Cyprus. Our story now takes an unexpected twist, as the island became a battleground for the great empires of the Late Bronze Age. In the 13th century BC, the mysterious Sea Peoples, a confederation of raiders and pirates, wreaked havoc on the coastal communities of Cyprus, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Despite these challenges, the resilient Cypriots managed to rebuild and re-establish their communities, ultimately emerging stronger than ever. By the 11th century BC, Phoenician settlers had arrived on the island, founding the city of Kishan, which later became known as Larnaca. With this, Cyprus entered the Iron Age, and the influence of the Phoenician culture became more evident. The Phoenicians were master seafarers and traders, and their presence on the island solidified Cyprus's role as a vital hub in the ancient Mediterranean world. The next chapter in our saga sees the arrival of the Greeks, who would leave an indelible mark on Cypriot history and identity. In the 9th century BC, Greek settlers began to establish city-states along the coast, including the cities of Salamis, Paphos, and Kurion. These Greek city-states coexisted alongside the indigenous Cypriot and Phoenician communities, creating a unique and diverse cultural landscape. The Greek language, religion, and customs gradually permeated Cypriot society, and the island became an integral part of the Hellenic world. As the Greek city-states of Cyprus flourished, the island inevitably drew the attention of the great conquerors of the age. In the 6th century BC, Cyprus fell under the rule of the Assyrian Empire, followed by the Egyptians, and then the Persians. Despite these foreign rulers, the Greek Cypriot city-states managed to retain a degree of autonomy and continued to thrive culturally and economically. The arrival of Alexander the Great in 333 BC marked a turning point in Cypriot history. After defeating the Persians, the island became part of Alexander's vast empire, and the Greek influence on Cypriot culture reached new heights. Following Alexander's death, his empire was divided among his generals, and Cyprus became part of the Ptolemaic kingdom, ruled by the descendants of Ptolemy I, one of Alexander's most trusted generals. For nearly 3 centuries, Cyprus remained under Ptolemaic rule, enjoying a period of relative peace and prosperity. The island became a center of learning and culture, with the famous Library of Alexandria stocking works of Cypriot poets and historians. However, the winds of change were about to sweep through the Mediterranean once more. In 58 BC, Cyprus was annexed by the Roman Republic, and a new era in the island's history began. Under Roman rule, Cyprus enjoyed a period of stability and growth, as the Romans invested heavily in the island's infrastructure, building roads, aqueducts, and magnificent public buildings. The city of Paphos even became the capital of the province of Cyprus, and the island played an important role in the Roman Empire's eastern Mediterranean affairs. Christianity arrived in Cyprus during the 1st century AD, with the apostles Paul and Barnabas visiting the island on their missionary journeys. The new religion spread rapidly, and by the end of the 4th century, Cyprus was officially declared a Christian province of the Roman Empire. As the Roman Empire split into East and West, Cyprus found itself in the Eastern, or Byzantine Empire. For centuries, the island remained under Byzantine rule, with Christianity becoming the dominant religion, and the Greek Orthodox Church playing an increasingly influential role in society. However, Cyprus's strategic location made it a target for Arab raids during the 7th and 8th centuries, leading to a period of instability and decline. In 1191, Richard the Lionheart, King of England, conquered Cyprus during the Third Crusade. Although he initially intended to use the island as a base for launching his campaign to retake Jerusalem, Richard soon decided to sell it to the Knights Templar. The Templars' rule was short-lived, however, and they, in turn, sold the island to Guy de Lusignan, a French nobleman who established the Kingdom of Cyprus in 1192. The Lusignan period ushered in a new era of feudalism and Western European influence, with the island becoming a center of trade and commerce between the East and West. French, Italian, and other European settlers arrived, bringing with them their languages, customs, and traditions. The city of Famagusta, in particular, became a thriving commercial hub and a melting pot of cultures. In 1489, Cyprus came under the rule of the Venetian Republic, which sought to strengthen the island's defenses against the rising threat of the Ottoman Empire. They built impressive fortifications around the cities of Nicosia and Famagusta, but their efforts ultimately proved futile. In 1571, after a brutal siege, the Ottomans conquered Cyprus, and the island became a province of the Ottoman Empire. Under Ottoman rule, Cyprus experienced a decline in its economy and population, as heavy taxation and mismanagement took their toll. However, the island also saw a period of religious tolerance, with the Muslim minority coexisting alongside the Greek Orthodox majority. Finally, we arrive at the modern era, as the British Empire set its sights on Cyprus. In 1878, the Ottomans leased the island to Britain in exchange for their support against the threat posed by Russia. The British colonial period saw significant changes in the island's infrastructure, administration, and economy, but also the rise of nationalist sentiments and the struggle for independence. By 1960, Cyprus gained its independence, becoming a republic with a power-sharing arrangement between the Greek Cypriot majority and the Turkish Cypriot minority. Unfortunately, this arrangement proved unsustainable, and in 1974, following a Greek Cypriot coup backed by the military junta in Greece, Turkey invaded the northern part of the island, leading to its de facto division into the Republic of Cyprus and the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. And this, dear friends, brings us to the present day, as the island of Cyprus continues to grapple with the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Through the millennia, Cyprus has been a crossroads of civilizations, a melting pot of cultures, and a resilient bastion of human ingenuity and determination. As we reflect on the timeless saga of this enchanting island, we are reminded of the incredible resilience of humanity and the power of history to shape our lives and destinies. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the captivating history of Cyprus. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Sagas for more fascinating stories from the annals of human history. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the timeless tales that connect us all.